Northern Italy has given us some of the world's most desirable sports car brands. Think Abarth, Alfa Romeo, De Tomaso, Lamborghini, Maserati and Pagani. But the mark that most people associate with that region is of course Ferrari, and their cars continue to top the charts for the most sought after and expensive cars at auction, running to many millions of pounds. But let's take out some more affordable thoroughbred Italians on offer here at the historic sale in Farnborough. Like the video and subscribe to the channel to see my other videos from this sale, including young-timer luxury saloons and beautiful British brutes. This is lot 261, a 2000 Ferrari 456M GTA, and it's probably one of the cheapest Ferraris models to buy at the moment. It's 1998 to 2003 these were made, Pininfarina styled, and it's got 5.5 litre V12 with a 4-speed auto box. So because it's 456M, that stands for Modificata, so it's like the revised and updated version and improved. But so it has the same sort of 442 PS as the standard 456, and it's a GTA, so it's got the automatic box, this one. I have seen these with it's like an open gate, but there's not so many of them around. But it'll still do 0 to 62 in about 5.5 seconds. And the best thing about this car is actually the colour. Tour de France blue. It's one of the best Ferrari colours, I think, for their GT cars. And it's paired with, sadly, paired with a two-tone blue leather, which is perhaps not to everyone's taste. You imagine taking that out and replacing it with a tan. That would be fantastic. Or a cream. Yeah, so only 650 autos built. This particular one is guided from only £28,000 up to £35,000. So someone could bag a bargain Ferrari. Let's see. So it's a 2008 Ferrari 612 Scaglietti, the successor to the 456. These were built between 2003 and 2011. It's also a Pininfarina design. 5.7 litre V12 now, 6-speed auto. It's got the F1 auto, the F1 gear change. And has 540 horsepower, 0 to 62 in 4 seconds, and it will go up to about 199 miles an hour. You think they could have pushed it just that little bit further, right? And it's in Grigio Titanio, which I reckon says Titanic grey, and a biscuit tan leather interior, which is not the typical tan, it's kind of a bit of a darker brown. And again, the back seats of these have got a fair amount of room. I've sat in the back of one of these. Admittedly, no one could get in front of me, but seemed like a decent amount of room in there. And this one here is guided at between £45,000 and £55,000, which, particularly at the lower end of that, would seem quite a bit of a steal, really. Big bargain, big car. So next choice, 2011 Ferrari California 2+2. Again, Pininfarina. The first Ferrari hardtop convertible, meant to be a sort of entry-level car, and actually rumoured that it was to be intended for Maserati to replace their Gran Turismo and Gran Cabrio, but it was given over to Ferrari instead. It's a 4.3 litre V8 under there, 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox, 460 horsepower, 0 to 62 in 4 seconds, so pretty lively, and it'll go up to 193 miles an hour. And it was available as a sort of 2+2 like this, or with just a sort of a bench across the back. To be fair, I suppose it's fairly unusable, particularly the driver's one. And it is a classic combination, isn't it, of Rosso Corsa or Racing Red and Crema leather. Pretty low mileage this one as well, 30,000 miles. So the estimate for this is 68 to 74,000, which I've got to be honest, does seem quite high. When these cars are selling elsewhere, admittedly in different colours, for sort of 50 to 60,000. But we'll see how it does. So there are two Ferrari FFs in the sale. They are the successors to the 612, and they've got rather sort of practical, if there is such a thing as a practical Ferrari, practical shooting brake design. So you've got 4 seats, and fairly well accommodating as well. It looks like it's a decent amount of room in the back there for passengers, for a sort of normal shape, a normal size passenger. 6.3 litre V12 and a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. It's the same engine that they put into the F12. And they'll do 650 PS, so 0 to 62 in 3.7 seconds, and they'll go up to 208 miles per hour. So this first one is 2012, and it's Marinello red, so it's not a kind of the bright red, it's a slightly sort of more darker red, and that lovely tan leather, beautiful colour. 60,000 miles on the clock, and this one's actually guided, I mean it's beautiful car, very well turned out, but it's guided at 65 to 75,000 pounds, so that's quite low, much lower than I've seen elsewhere, so I'm guessing that one could go a little bit higher, but let's see how it does. So this is the second Ferrari FF. This one, Rosso Corsa over tan leather. This is from 2011, so 1 year older than the other one. But it's lower mileage. It's got just under 30,000, I think it's 29,000 miles. And it is guided higher than the other one. This one's guided 78 to 92,000 pounds. Well, what did you think of these beauties? Which one's got you looking twice? Is there such a thing as a cheap Ferrari? Let me know in the comments. Although relatively cheap to buy, they're not cheap to run, with the cost of fuel, vehicle tax and servicing. But the overall cost of ownership could be manageable and good value for a reasonably modern thoroughbred Ferrari. Don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content on classic and modern classic cars. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.